campaigned for Raila throughout the country in road shows and so on, including the Kikuyu lads, where sometimes we would be even beaten, but Mama Gashi was always there in those vehicles. So even in this last election, for her to become a senator, in fact, the Montet wrote me a letter saying, how wonderful are you, SK? You could have convinced Raila to appoint you senator, but instead you selected our daughter to become senator. So that's how Betty became a senator. So life has been all this time that we, Murang'a group, we always used to go there during Christmas as families. Yeah. And we would stay there before Christmas Day until New Year's Day. And we would get enough goats from the auction in Baringo, and we would get all of them enough to eat. There is somebody who calls all these ladies my wives. He's still there. He's there. Linus Detai, former managing director of Nation newspaper. Anytime I get invited anywhere, he says, and you go with your wives. They are all called my wives. What is Waja? Waja, her husband died this year. 208. And because she is part of this family, we have never stopped. He was the computer manager. In fact, I remember when we changed the votes for Raila, he called the managing director, Ashira, because he was in the control room, and said the chairman is with some people in the office, and he is giving us figures to change. And what should we do? And Washida said, if he is the chairman, then there is nothing you can do about it, you obey. You can keep on hitting me, but it's better to tell the truth. I told you my age. So Murang'a group, Getahi always, anytime he found a chance, he would come to Murang'a. From you people, I heard you speak here. He would come to Murang'a and he would enjoy him because he was always close and he was on call all the time. So, you know, I can even tell you as a last thing to say that Royal Media was started because of Raila's father. I was paying for all the commercials in KBC for Raila's father against Matiba. But the commercials for Raila Odinga will not be shown, and it's me who has paid. After the election and Moi came back, I went to the managing director of KBC and I told him to return my money. And he said, no, we don't return money for commercials that did not air. I said, no. You have to either return him the money or you give me a license to go and set up my own radio and television so that nobody else will ever do this to me again. And for him to kick me out of the office, he told me go and write to the office of the president. And I got a reply. I did that. I got a reply, one line, that you cannot be allowed to broadcast private radio and television. Then I went to court, and after 4 years, I got a court order that I can actually be issued with a license by late Macau and Wako, who was the AG then. And when they refused to issue the license, I went back to court to put them to jail for contempt. And in the end, they went to speak to President Moi. And Moi said after they were told they are going to jail, Moi told me, I was called to State House and I was told, why do you want to take my ministers to jail? I said, because they have been told to give me a license to broadcast private radio and television, and they have refused. He asked me whether I would join KANU. I was in ODM at that time, and I said yes. Are you going to support me in the election? I said yes. When I went home, then Macau was told to go and give me a license. So we drove from State House, and nobody has ever been given a broadcasting license. We asked ourselves, how do you light it? I told him, give me a piece of paper. I wrote, I refer to your application, letter this and this. This letter constitutes the only license you require to broadcast private radio and television. He typed the letter, and his secretary typed the letter. The PS called Adele was called. He signed the letter. That's how Royal Media started.
Can I say something?
Yeah. She wants to say something.
Good afternoon, everybody.